Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 5 The Reborn, as it's called. And, I think the idea is that it's supposed to be, you know, go right along with, like, Super Mario World. Because, you know, in Super Mario World is known as Super Mario Bros. 4 in Japan. So it's supposed to be like that idea of, yeah, you know, this would be the, Super Mario Bros. 5 if, you know, Nintendo had made another Super Mario Bros. Game instead of making Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, you know? I have to say, it does feel very much like a Super Mario game. So, it's actually really well balanced. So, there's some parts that are like, okay, you know, that's definitely, you know, ROM hack territory. And you'll see that when we get there. Because it's like, it includes characters that are not Mario characters. But that's typical ROM hack, you know? So. But yeah, no, I like this game. It's actually a lot of fun. One thing I would like to do is create a Super Mario Brothers X game. I was actually watching Twitch streamer playing some Super Mario Bros. X levels. I'm like, man, I remember using Super Mario Bros. X and like making an entire like game and stuff out of it, you know? And I never got it finished, but I did get a decent amount done when I had last left it off. Yeah, I'd have to start over because I don't have any of the files anymore, but it would still be cool, you know? And just go back and rebuild that. So, Ludwig's Castle. Oh yeah, this is New Super Mario Brothers Wii. The castle theme from that. If there's a castle theme that I really enjoy though, it's definitely this one. I don't know, I always loved this one for some reason. You know, ever since New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out, I've always been like, yeah, no, I really love that theme. Oh boy. I almost forgot to jump there. I hit the run key, thinking I had hit the jump key, and I had not. Because even though I generally play with the run button, like, regularly held down, I had let go of the run button, and so I hit the run button to run, and then forgot that I was hitting the run button and not the jump buttons, and I almost didn't jump. I was like, whoa! I don't know, I've always played Super Mario World kind of with the run button held down at all times. It makes you faster to begin with. The only other use for the run button is the fireballs. So like, obviously I'm letting go of it and pressing it when I'm shooting the fireballs, but otherwise it's, for the most part, you know, you just hold the button down. That was pointless. But I really like the sprite work in this ROM hack. Forget it. It's probably nothing. in before that was like actually something really good, like a fire flower or something. Parkour jumps. Time for some platforming on the ceiling. Also, there is no floor down there, so if I were to fall, I would die. So even though I say I'm doing it on the ceiling, that actually isn't like level down there. I think it's just designed to look like, oh yeah, no, you're all the way up there because of the chandeliers and stuff. Wait for it. I wasn't gonna go in to fight Ludwig with nothing, so. But this is just standard Super Mario World Ludwig fight. I forgot how to fight him there for a second. Forgot that I have to, jump on his head when he's doing the fireballs. So, I was like dodging the fireballs to get to the point where I could jump on him, and then I was like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to jump on him when he was doing the fireballs. Right. It's a thing. Alright, so we're pretty much good. I'm pretty decent at the Super Mario World fights though, so. If you haven't seen my Super Mario World randomized series, I think I've done both Super Mario World and Super Mario World randomized here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I've done regular Super Mario World anyway. Oh hey, this is also new Super Mario Brothers Wii, isn't it? Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Seriously, I love the music in New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I've never played Super Mario Brothers Wii U, so, or I guess it's Super Mario Brothers U, because I didn't have a Wii U for the longest time. Then I did, but it didn't have the game on it automatically, and I just never got it, I guess. I don't know. I think I never had the money for it, is how it went. But I don't really remember. Yoshi. I have to watch for secrets. These flying red coins are worth 5 normal coins apiece. Catch as many as you can. And that's another thing that I really like, is that this implements, new things as well. It does have some new mechanics that it introduces. So, all in all, I feel like this is just a really good ROM hack. It does get hard later, but what Super Mario game doesn't get harder as you progress, I don't know of any, actually. Actually, one thing I would like to do is eventually I might just do more Marios after this. Might do like a whole Mario, series playthrough. Maybe a Mario month or something like that, where I go through and play a bunch of Mario games and or ROM hacks for like a month or something. And it wouldn't all be Mario, obviously. I've still got To the Moon going up at 12. Whereas this is going up at 4. And then I would have, once To the Moon is up, then I'll probably do something else. I'm not sure what yet. But definitely gonna do. I'd like to try to go back to Shantae. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's a computer issue or what. Because I had no problems with lag the very first time, but now I'm having all kinds of lag issues. So I don't know. Okay, these two don't have secrets. I see that. If it's got if it's a red level, it has a secret on it. These blocks can be destroyed with fireballs. Like I said, it introduces some fun new mechanics and things. That was me. That was all me. But I mean, if anybody else knows any, like, good ROM hacks, and I'm talking, like, good ROM hacks, not, like, really hard ones. Okay. That was my fault. I wanted to be cool by sliding down. Whoopsies. Start select. So, like I said, good ROM hacks. Ones that aren't really, really hard. You know, maybe they have a good, you know, fun story or something, you know. But, you know, obviously not Kaizo Mario, you know. If I have to play with save states, then no. I'm sorry, but that's too hard. You know? Like, I've watched several Kaizo Mario, like I've seen several Kaizo Mario videos, and people always do that with save states. I've never seen anybody get through it without. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm sorry, but that's just hard. That is, you know, and I've said this before, you know, on recording. You know, there's a difference between difficult and just ridiculous. And in my opinion, that's not difficult. That's ridiculous and unfair, and I will have no part in that. Because, no thanks. I play games to have fun. If you like difficulty, go right ahead. But there's a reason I don't play games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like that. Because there's a difference between fun, because it's difficult, and, you know, not fun because it's ridiculous. I get it. People today being like, games are too easy. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Games are still really difficult, even nowadays. You know? So I don't buy into that games are too easy nowadays thing, not even for a second. There you go. So this is a secret, but there you go, you saw the invisible blocks there. Sometimes necessary to carry items through a warp pipe. In order to do this, you can't be on a Yoshi. And that, you know, you have to go through this area. I don't remember if this is the secret path or if this is the regular path. But I do know you have to go through here and get this P-switch. So. Thinking this is the regular path, though. I know there's a secret path. And I'll do both. I don't remember if I'm doing the regular path or the secret path right now. Ghosties are not fun. I mean, they are. They're just difficult to get around. So... Hey, that was a secret path. Cool. Treasure maze. Congratulations, you've unlocked the first treasure maze. If you can find your way through, you'll get a useful item. I think this is the battle theme from Super Mario RPG. I know it's Super Mario RPG, which I need to play. I think I'm gonna do a Mario month or something like that, where I just do. Maybe I'll dedicate this 4 o'clock slate to like a bunch of Mario games. For the next like month or so, probably the month of February. So. I'll do like a Mario month. Or at least till I get tired of Mario anyway. Like, I can't do a Mario month in the way that I would if I was doing a stream. Because in a stream I could do like, you know, like an entire series, you know, multiple streams of multiple games. And here it's like, you know, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a Mario month, and then do Super Mario RPG, and then that takes an entire month of episodes on its own. Whereas, you know, if I was streaming it instead, it would have just been, you know, like 2 streams kind of thing, you know, because they're 20 minutes, you know, 20-minute episodes as opposed to, you know, couple of hours of streaming per day. So, big difference in the way that you big difference in the way that you handle things in that regard. I think this is, yeah, no, I wondered. I was like, I think this goes back, but that boo was right there, so didn't really have much of a choice but to go through that door. Didn't really have a way of getting back. Also, I really like the Super Nintendo controller. Like, it's not laggy, it's like, it fits perfect. It works perfectly fine. I'm really enjoying playing this with the Super Nintendo controller. I'm really glad I was able, like, I was debating, I'm like, do I just want to grab that, do I really want to try that Super Nintendo controller? Because it didn't work before. And I'm really glad I did, in fact, make the executive decision to use the Super Nintendo controller. Because it works well. It really does. So, it works well, it fits well. You know, I mean, this game was designed originally, you know, as Super Mario World, to be played on this controller. So, that said, I think this is a good spot to end the episode off at. So I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist and a link to my Discord. And I will see you guys next time.